Hi, second graders. Today we are going to be writing our amazing ones their letters. So before we begin, you will need your amazing one spy sheet, a pen or pencil, colored pencils, crayons or markers, maybe, and some lined paper. So I'll let you go ahead and go get that. All right. So, friends, today you are going to be letter writers, and there's a few things I want to teach you about what letter writers always do. First, we're going to look back at our spy sheet and we're going to cross out anything that isn't very kind. Then, we're going to use a friendly letter format with a heading, a greeting, a body, and a closing and signature. We're going to look across our sheet, our spy sheet, and look for patterns to find positive traits about our amazing one. And finally, we're going to write neatly and use cups, capitals, understanding, punctuation, and spelling. So, friends, while I love Mr. J, I also love Miss Joanna. And so I'm going to show you how I studied her today. So, Miss Joanna, I noticed her all week and I paid attention to her as a participant and a learner and a friend. And here were some things I noticed. Sometimes she stares into space during lessons. She raises her hand to share ideas. She looks at the person who's talking. As a reader, writer, and mathematician, she reads in a choppy way like a robot. She tries really hard in math and she asks questions when she's confused. And as a friend, I noticed at lunch she told a joke, but no one laughed. And once she couldn't find her writing piece, but she started a new one and she was so flexible. I also noticed she loves to dance and she shows off her moves all the time, and sometimes she loses her materials. So, are you noticing anything? Some of these don't look that positive. So we're going to cross out anything about our amazing one that might hurt their feelings or that might not make them feel amazing. I don't need to include in my letter that sometimes Miss Joanna stares into space or that she is still working on reading smoothly. I don't need to include that no one laughed at her joke or that she loses her materials because those are not going to make Miss Joanna feel good. So now that I've done that, I want to look at some of the things that she is doing and look for some patterns. I can use some words. I can use some of these character trait words to help me. I'll be looking at all the things I noticed about Miss Joanna and think, do any of these words fit her? So let's see. She raises her hand to share ideas and look at the person who's talking. Oh, that sounds like someone who's really focused. Maybe I could say Miss Joanna is focused. And let's see, I wrote that she tries so hard and she asks questions when she's confused. And when she couldn't find her writing piece, she got a new one. That sounds like someone who is, maybe you could try to help me think of a word for that type of person. Someone who tries hard and asks questions and starts a new piece when they can't find one. Teachers, you can pause the video for kids to turn and talk or talk in a breakout room. What word could we use to describe Miss Joanna? I bet a lot of you said something like hardworking. She tries so hard and she keeps working. And then finally, she tells jokes and she dances. That sounds like someone who's kind of funny. So I'm going to put all of this together to write a letter for her. So here's what I said. Dear amazing one, you are so amazing. One reason you are amazing is that you are hardworking. For example, in math, I noticed that you always raise your hand to answer the question in a number string. You are funny. I heard you tell a funny zebra joke at lunch. I also love your silly dance moves when we have body breaks. You are so focused. You always look at the person who is speaking and give them your best attention. I am so glad to be your classmate. Love, Molly. And notice the things that I did to sound like a friendly letter. I have a greeting and a closing And here's the body, and I ended it with my name. So, letter writers, today your job is to look across your spy sheet for positive patterns and write your final letter to your amazing one. Be sure to use the friendly letter format and give examples. Then you can use cups, capitals, understanding, punctuation, and spelling to check your work. If you have extra time, you can add pictures and decorations to make your letter beautiful. We can't wait to share your amazing one letters with your partners tomorrow. See you soon.